So I want to do a storytelling day. So I made up the boys a little special treat here. I don't know if they're going to like it or not, but I took those bamboo sticks that they really love to chew on, and I smeared peanut butter on them, and then put sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and a little bit of freeze-dried fruit on there. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they think of them. It's Nico. Nico's like, I don't know. This got sticky stuff on it. Oh, Petey got one. You got good stuff on it. I think Harley went. Oh, Harley's over here with his. See if I can get him a little better. Okay, so I have a few stories I've been wanting to share with you guys and just haven't really had a chance to. So today is story time with Harley, Petey, and Nico. So we'll start out with Harley. Oh boy. Okay, so this was last month when let me see if I can come around here. When my friend Sean was over here helping me do some stuff around the house, and there was one day that he was going to be working on the roof over on this side here, and so he parked his truck over let me show you here, over there, like between the propane tank and the house, which is basically how we walk out here. And so he had his truck parked there. I had brought out Nico and Petey, not an issue. Then I went back in to get Harley. And as we walked out here, as soon as we turned that corner from the around the house there, and he saw my friend's truck, he lost it. He was on my shoulder, because I always have them on my shoulder when I bring them out here, and I had him on my shoulder, and I always have their leash on them when I bring them out here, just in case. I mean, they always stay on my shoulder, but you never know. And so anyway, and then I have the leash around my arm, just in case I were to trip or fall or whatever, I still have them with me. So anyway, we turned that corner and he lost it. Sent out alarm calls, and then jumped off my shoulder and ran back to the house. And if you've ever seen someone walking a dog, or actually I should say a dog walking a human, that's what it was like. He was pulling me along with that leash. And we ran all the way back to the house. Of course, I ran too. And when he got to the door, he opened the front door, because I don't latch it, the screen door. My screen door is the type that you have to push it in to actually latch it. And I don't usually latch it when I'm bringing them out here, because, you know, I'm not going to be out here too long usually, and I just go back in. So anyway, it wasn't latched. He opens the door. I'm like, okay, calm down. So I finally got him to calm down. We sat on the porch for a little bit, and he finally calmed down, and it was crazy. And then I finally convinced him to try it again. And so this time we had to walk way out in the field. I mean, we had to walk way out there, all the way around, nowhere near that truck. And then he did okay. But he was not having it. Did not like that truck. Jumped off my shoulder, ran back to the house. Oh my goodness. It was crazy. Okay, so now I'll have a Petey story for you. So when I come out to get them at night, I take them in one at a time and do their baths, because there's no way I can do all of them at the same time. And so anyway, this one particular day, Petey was the last one to come in. So the other two I'd already brought the other two in and gave them a bath and got them ready for bed. And so I came out here to get Petey. And with Petey, a lot of times I have to just kind of wait for him to come to me. So I open this door and you know, it doesn't take too long, 20, 30 seconds usually. And so he comes up to the door and he's starting to come into this double door entrance area here, and he sees something out of the corner of his eye. Well, we were right here at this double door entrance. Nico's gonna jump on me. We were right here at this double door entrance area here, and he saw something down there. And I look down there and I see something running across there. It was a chipmunk. He jumped off this door because he was hanging onto this door. He jumped off that door so fast, took off running after that chipmunk. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I might as well just go sit down and watch this show because he ain't gonna come to me for a while. So he chased that chipmunk. And that chipmunk ran all the way over there. And it ran through those enclosure panels because it was small enough over to the shed there. And Petey ran over there and he kind of ran into those panels, and then he realized, oh, I can't go through there. So then he went through the door part and went over to the shed, and he's looking around. But while he's getting over there, the chipmunk had actually ran over to that corner underneath that jungle gym. But Petey thought it was still over there on the shed. So Petey's over there looking for that chipmunk. He jumps up on the shed. He's looking all around. He jumps down. He's trying to find that chipmunk. He could not find that chipmunk. Oh my gosh, but finally he gave up and he came to me, and I brought him inside. But I was like, yeah, he's not gonna come. I might as well just sit down and enjoy the show as he was going after that chipmunk. Oh my goodness, these boys. Hey there, Petey. You gonna go get another one? There's Harley up there with them. Nico's up on my shoulder. There's that Nico. Yeah, there's that Nico. Okay, so now the Nico story. Nico is actually two stories. I'm going to see if I can find a place to sit down here, but then I won't be able to get them very good. Oh, maybe I can come over here. Oh, great. I'm going to end up with peanut butter all over me. Oh, it's already getting in my hair because Nico's up on me. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see here with Nico. I had come out here one day to give them their afternoon frozen treat because I usually give them a cold treat in the afternoons. And I had come out here to give Nico, or to give the boys their frozen treat. And a lot of times I just give it to them from outside the enclosure, and then I come in and hang out with them. And so anyways, I handed Harley his, I handed Petey his, and I'm calling for Nico. Nico, because sometimes Nico's way back in that corner back there on that, in that other area. And I'm up here yelling, Nico! Nico comes running just as fast as his little body would take him towards me, right along the top of the fence out there. Yeah, little Nico had gotten out. One of those spokes up there on that other side had gotten loose, and he got out. And I don't know how long he was out. He couldn't have been out longer than an hour to an hour and a half, because I'm out here every hour to an hour and a half and hanging out with them for a little bit. So he couldn't have been outside too long. But yeah, he was outside, and I see him come running to me. I'm like, oh, Nico. I'm like, well, you want your banana? It was a banana I was bringing him. And he jumps up on my shoulder, and I bring him back in here and go close off those doors, and went and called my friend Sean. I'm like, Sean, I need you back out here. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Then that next day, I was coming out here to bring them their cereal, their monkey biscuit cereal that they eat every day. And so it was towards the end of the day, and I'm bringing out their monkey biscuit cereal, and I'm walking right along there, and as I turn the corner of the house there and walking this way, there's Nico sitting on the picnic table, just sitting there. Again, he had gotten out, another spoke came undone. So, and I walk up, I'm like, are you ready for your cereal? He jumps up on my shoulder, I bring him back in here and close those doors off. I'm like, oh, good grief. So, I was talking with my friend Sean, and we're going to do an overlay of chain link fence along all these panels. so that that can't happen again, because what's happening is these little spokes here, you know, they get kind of rusty in there, and then they get loose, and then they break really easy. So we're gonna have to cover the whole thing in chain link fence, but not a huge deal. It's not like all this is a waste, because it's a good framework to use for that chain link fencing. So that's the plan, is to do that. I mean, it's not an emergency thing, because Nico's the only one that can really get out when that happens, and Nico's not going anywhere. He's not going to leave his troop. He'll stay by. He'll stay close by. So anyway, I don't know when we're going to get that done, but probably this year before the end of summer. But if not, it'll definitely be done next spring, before they come outside for the summer next year. But we'll see. We're going to try to get it done this year. But I check them every day when I come out here. Every day I'm checking those panels and making sure. Oh, Nico took one way up there. Making sure that there's no broken spokes or whatever. So I did come across another one last week, but I kind of patched it up. Just a temporary thing. So, but anyway, those are my stories of the boys. Crazy boys. Here's Harley. I think they like it. Yeah, they're like, hey, we haven't had sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds for a while. That's one of the things I use a lot in the wintertime in the house, because that's something that they can have in the sunroom. So, but outside they don't get sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds as often in the summertime, since they're outside. And there's other treats they get out here that they don't get in the house. Like they don't get their bananas, their banana popsicles in the house and things like that. So yeah, it's been a little while since they've had some sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. There's Petey peeking over the side. There's Nico and Harley. He's got a sunflower seed. Oh, it's such a nice day today. We're about to have a good heat wave come through next week, where the temperatures are going to be in the upper 90s. But today it's like, it's lower 80s, and the sun is behind the clouds, so it's nice and cool out. Feels good. There, Nico. There, Nico.